Jack Custer is a common sense 21st century leader. He oftentimes at the fire department, when we have our meetings, which can consist of anywhere from 10 to 20 people, we get divided on issues at times because it's difficult to for a group of that size to be able to come to a consensus and vote and move forward as a group. And there have been many occasions in which Jack Custer has said, hold on here a minute, let's look at something. And he was able to point out positives on one side of the argument and on the other side of the argument and bring the group together to make a general consensus so we can move forward, and so that the department didn't leave unproductive, that we were not divided on a subject, and he was able to use reason and be respectful to all individuals in the conversation so that we could come together to make a unified decision.
I will vote for Jack Custer. I think he has common sense.
Because he has natural leadership ability, he is steadfast, and it seems that he can handle many challenges with great ease.
I think Jack presents himself well and controls his emotions. And
No, Jack Custer as deputy chief of the fire company, the countless hours we put in together, and the leadership he shows to be able to pull up on an emergency scene of whatever it may be, and the split-second decisions without even much thought to me. I couldn't think of doing it with anybody else.
He's a great guy. When I first met him, I was impressed with his personality and his knowledge, and I remember actually the first day I met him, and he had a lot of knowledge in trucks and equipment, and he was a lot more mature than the rest of the guys that joined at his age. He turned into a great leader at the fire company. He proves that in his business that he's running too. He's a good boss and a great leader.
I think one of the biggest things I know about Jack Custer is when as a fire officer, I was fire chief for 5 years. And I can honestly tell you, as riding in the officer's seat, the best sound you could hear was Jack's voice on the radio. Because you knew he could bring organization to chaos.